All right, DJ, always one of my favorite times of the day when we get to open up Bucky's book. And Bucky, look, I feel like we could have taken his Mr. 3,000-yard performance from 2015 and filled your book with that. When you put pen to paper on McCaffrey, what are you writing?
He is an electric triple threat. That means he can impact the game in a variety of ways. As a runner, a receiver, and a return man, it's hard to find someone that can do it as well as he does. Look, you talk about Barry Sanders and shattering his all-purpose record in a single season. That's what he did his sophomore year at Stanford. He is explosive, does a lot with the ball in his hands.
Number 2 right there on Mike Mayock's top 5 running backs list kind of popped up a little bit after his combine performance. Another good day at his pro day. What are scouts saying about him?
Look, they see him as a guy that's really similar to Brian Westbrook. Change of pace back and a returner. He will make some plays, but I don't think he can be your number one guy.
I remember watching a bunch of games, and Stanford had that ball control offense, right, where they were kind of time of possession. He touched the ball 7 times on a 10-play drive. I mean, you see him doing that kind of thing?
I mean, I think he can do anything. I believe he's a patient runner. He has outstanding vision, balance, and body control. There you saw the nifty jump cut, takes it to the backside. This is where he's special, where it separates him from other running backs. His ability to run routes out the backfield. There you see a little option route, catching the ball. Charlie Casserly alluded to the fact that he is a mismatch player. He is terrific in space with the ball in his hands, and he also adds an explosive dimension in the return game. He is everything that you look for at the position. He's a difference maker. And when I compare him in the NFL, kind of reminds me of Deion Lewis for the New England Patriots, meaning in the right scheme, he is a problem. He is going to be a headache for the defense, much like Deion Lewis has been for the New England Patriots. Running the ball inside, he has the footwork, the balance, he has the ability to find the paint, but catching the ball out the backfield, it's going to be hard to find a linebacker that can match up with him. Look, he's a weapon, a guy with a very creative offensive coordinator, a team that understands how to use that running back as a matchup nightmare is going to take this guy and make him a star in the next level.
Charlie and DJ kind of talked a little bit about, hey, maybe Philadelphia Eagles there at 14 if he's still on the board. Where do you see his draft range?
I mean, right there, you talk about the middle of the first round to the top of the second round. He can go anywhere. I think the common denominator has been teams that run West Coast offenses. We've talked about Kansas City, Green Bay. You talk about New Orleans. Any and everywhere, he can be a playmaker. I think it's all about the offensive coordinator and having a plan for him.
Bucky's book. I mean, the place to go for the info on all the top prospects in this year's draft. To read the best of his book on Christian McCaffrey, the full story, you visit NFL.com/book on McCaffrey. Of course, NFL Network.